I'm out for the walk around.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Alright, good morning everybody. I am just starting to get set up here. Ready for a flight to Memphis.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Take care of
Please
here.
use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
You're flying to Memphis. They're screaming at me because I'm trying to get loaded. So we're using our EFB, our flight computer. Just in case. I don't have a really good way of adjusting it. Let's see if I can make it work.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
There we go, that's a little bit better. Okay. So I need to set up my fuel. So I'm going to go into my command in my electronic flight bag, apply and load aircraft, and this will start the process of loading fuel. I'm trying to get everything fired up here. It takes a little bit of time to start in that Airbus A320 and to get everything initialized. Let me get my pop-outs for my flight panels. Pop-out set. Using a new chase plane mod that allows me to control all of my all of my views, so there may be some interesting things going on with that. Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
My AI.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Alright, the latest weather shows marginal conditions. Plan to push and start for 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It'll be a left seat takeoff, and we'll be using radar. We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Our top threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Alright, so I'm setting up the MICDU, which is the flight computer. So we initialize, and then I have to set the flight number, which is today is American Airlines 1156. We're flying to Memphis. So we're going to input our flight number. We can look at our flight plan for our cost index, which is 47. number generated by our dispatcher. Tells the airplane how efficient to fly, I believe. Cruise altitude's 38,000 feet.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Boarding requested.
So they're going to start boarding the aircraft while I continue setup. Request the winds, got the wind data, put that. So we're going to go back to our electronic flight bag with our departure. We're going to import our load sheet. We're going to sync the weather and calculate. This gives us all of our takeoff data for runway 36 center. Our V1 speeds, which is our takeoff speeds. Flapper track speed, stop margin 1,893 feet. Flaps are going to be 1, flex temp 66. Send that to the MICD. Sent. So that's going to send all of your information to the flight computer.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually.
Uh-oh. Okay. So our IRSs are still aligning. Pumps coming on. Right now I'm going through my overhead panel and setting all my switches properly. Get everything set up. Okay. I'm trying to see where is my looking for my chat box stuff so I can see my chat. I haven't used Streamlabs that much. That's what I'm using right now for streaming. Now, hopefully I see if somebody pops in. I've got a mini feed going, so if you hop in and see the video, subscribe. I'm trying to pick up some subscribers, so at least you'll see when, people are watching, that kind of thing. Alright, let's continue setting up. Alright, IRS is aligned. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed. Removed. It's not hearing me very good. If I set up something here. Removed. Huh. Set and checked. It's not hearing me at all. Sometimes I put the switch in my removed.
Fuel quantity.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Are you sure about that?
I thought so.
Adheres.
Nav.
Borrow ref.
We haven't set the bar yet. We need ADIS to do that. We're going to go and get ADIS from our app say intentions here.
1,000 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
Charlotte Douglas International Airport,
3037,
information Golf. 1052 Zulu. Arriving runways 36 center, 36 right,
Wow. I bet we got
36
big,
left.
big
Departing
drop in that.
runways 36 center, 36 right. Wind 050 at 11 gusting 20.
Strength's active.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
Hi
Scattered
guys,
at
here's the load sheet
7,000
for you.
feet.
Thank you.
Broken at 25,000
No problem,
feet.
have a safe flight.
Temperature 2. Dew point minus 12.
3037. Set.
Altimeter
3,
3037.
0,
Density
3,
altitude
7.
minus 1,000
Set.
feet.
Cockpit preparation
Advise-
checklist completed.
Alright, we'll call it clearance for our clearance to Memphis. Charlotte clearance. American 1156 looking for our clearance to Memphis.
Stand by. You're number one.
We're number one. We're number one. While she's getting that ready, I'm going to keep looking on setting up my.
American 1156 Charlotte clearance cleared to Memphis via the Bob Z5 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35, squawk 2444. Expect runway 36 center.
Cleared to Memphis via the Bob Z5 departure, then as filed. Climb, maintain 8,000. Expect 380 10 minutes after. Departure on 125.35, squawking 2444, and be looking for runway 36 center, American 1156. 8,000. Tune that in there. Set.
American 1156 read back correct. Ground will be on 121.8.
Ground 121.8, thank you. Touch over ground. Okie dokie dokie Loki. Need to resend our weight balance.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this American Airlines Flight 1156. We appreciate you choosing to fly with us today. We are departing from Charlotte Douglas International Airport and heading to Memphis International Airport. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to contact any member of our crew. Thank you.
Okay, my load sheets here, which have been sent. My finals been sent. Checking to make sure everything is correct. It's just like the real aircraft, it loads. Got all your fuel weights, passenger weight, everything. Alright, that looks good. Connect my McDo to the DCU, which is like an in-flight text messaging system. I'm gonna punch in the. It works through Say Intentions, this app, and the identifier for is KUSA. So I attach that ATC center to KUSA and I send a notification. And down here it punches up and it will send them a notification. It says there's a notified on 1150 Zulu, so I'll get a message soon that it's basically confirming that we're connected. So all of our performance is set. So the flight computer is set for takeoff. We need to go in and program the flight plan. So they've told us we're doing the Bob Z5 departure. We're expecting 36 center. So I'm going to punch in Charlotte, departure, 36 center, looking for the Bob Z5, and that is...
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks, let me know if you need anything.
Alright, so I'm going to set up my Navigraph. Get it ready. That is the DCU replying that the logon has been accepted, so we'll clear that out. Okay. Bob's 5 via B and A. So we're going to set B and A as the transition. And we're going to load that into the flight plan. It will load. So the Bobsy departure, we're going to read it over real quick. You fly runway heading on 36 center. You climb out heading 030 to 1260 and then heading 330. It was assigned by ATC. So we will keep it just like that, 330. So we're set there. Our passengers are boarded. So we are ready to go. So in the simulator, it's set, certain switches set certain things in motion. So right now we're going to turn the beacon on, which will get everyone excited for us departing. So we're going to call ground for push and start. Charlotte ground, American 1156, looking for push and start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this American Airlines Flight 1156, departing from Charlotte Douglas International Airport and heading to Memphis International Airport. We appreciate...
Tail south, American 1156.
We are expecting a flight time of approximately 90 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To tighten, pull the strap. To release, lift the buckle. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position and ensure your window blinds are opened for takeoff and landing. All mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Larger devices, such as laptops, must be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. Hold the mask firmly towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Be sure to secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. In case of an emergency, floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. We have 2 exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. The nearest exit may be behind you.
I've also got head
If we need to
tracking,
evacuate,
which is
please
cool.
leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately.
Locking
The
it
safety
so I
information
can
card
move
in your
it
seat
up,
pocket
and then I've also
contains
got
all
buttons
the
on my
details you
controller.
need. Thank you
Allows
for your
you
attention,
to
and we wish you a
hook up and
pleasant
look at
flight.
things. 2444 is set. I'm going to turn on some lights here. It's kind of dark. On my EFB. It's going to work. And we're going to turn on some lights here now. It's just the flood panel lighting. Add a little bit of lights because it's early in the morning. Alright. I haven't heard if we're ready to push yet. Continue pushback. No, I don't think we have any icing at the moment. Okay, we want our tail nose right, facing south on the taxi.
Release parking brakes, please.
So we're going to release our parking brakes. They're going to push us back.
Commencing push. All engines clear, start at will.
Start. Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set and check.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Toga. Toga. She's not hearing very good. I think I've got a lot running and it's slowing her down. Toga. It also has an update, so it may not work very well today. Set and check.
V1 140. VR 140. V2 144. Flex temp 6 degrees. Windows.
Close. Close.
Beacon.
On. On.
Before start checklist completed.
Not working very good today. Kind of sucks. Oh, we'll see. Okay, so pushing us back on our runway here. Kind of a pretty morning this morning. Alright, that's enough pushback, guys. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
And to look at our panel, you'll see the engine start to come up. We're going to do a dual start.
Please set parking brakes.
So parking brake.
Unlocking gear.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
There we go. Engine 1 starting. We're going to set our flaps to 1. Engines are spooling up now. Pilot's best friend, coffee. Let me make sure that I've started my flight checker.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Bypass pin. All right.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Walking out. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the little dude right there is going to show me the bypass pin. Thank you. We're clear. Have a good day. Alright. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecom status.
Checked it.
Pitch trim.
Set and checked. Set and checked. Set and checked.
Rudder trim.
Neutral. Yeah, it's very slow. It's probably because of everything running. Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Alright. Flight controls checked.
Ready? Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Alright. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
American 836,
Right
request pushback.
American 836, push and start approved.
Pressure 0.
Push and start approved. American 836.
Ground Piedmont 6047, taxi to parking.
Piedmont 6047, taxi to parking via Romeo Charlie, Charlie 12.
Romeo Charlie, Charlie 12, Piedmont 6047.
Charlotte Ground, American 1156, looking for taxi.
American 1156, taxi via Blue Line, Echo 14, Echo, uniform to runway 36 center.
Taxi via the blue line to Echo 14, Echo, uniform, runway 36 center. American 1156. Alright, the blue line to Echo 14. Why would they turn me around? Well, we're going to go to 15. They put that up. So it's straight ahead to the next and then keep continuing south on Echo. Alright, easy taxi.
American
Taxi
836
checklist.
ready to taxi.
American 836,
Flight controls.
runway 36 center, taxi
Check.
via Blue Line, Echo 17, Echo uniform.
Checked.
Runway 36
Checked.
center taxi
Flap
via
setting.
Blue Line, Echo 17, Echo
Config
uniform,
1
American
plus F.
836.
Config 1 plus F.
Ground, American 2670.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
American 2670,
and
taxi
auto.
to parking via Romeo.
Engine
Blue Line,
mode
Orange
selector.
Line.
Normal.
Romeo Blue
Econ
Line,
memo.
Orange Line, American 2670.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
American 387, give way to the company ahead.
We'll give way to the company 737, American 387.
Software. So I'm going to try to do and see how much flying I can get in during this winter storm. I want to try to get some good winter weather flying. Hopefully the power stays on. Nobody knows how much we're going to get. Ice, snow, whatever. It's so up in the air right now. Alright, so on my heading, I'm going to set 330. Because that is the departure heading. On the other way. Alright, we're approaching the runway. View's coming off. Uniform is the very end, so all the way to the end. We are going to bring up the tower frequency.
Ground, Volunteer 3937, taxi to the ramp.
Volunteer 3937, taxi to parking via Romeo, Charlie, Charlie 10, Blue Line.
Romeo, Charlie, Charlie 10, Blue Line, Volunteer
Once we
3937.
get clearances, I'm going to hand over radios to the first officer so she can do our radio calls while I fly the aircraft on departure. So it's cool by having an AI. We're on tower. Charlotte Tower, American 1156 is ready to go at 367. Cleared for departure.
American 1156.
Takeoff runway
Charlotte
confirmed.
Tower, runway 36C.
Approach
Wind
path clear of
050
traffic.
at 11, gusting 20. RNAV Lacken, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV Lacken, American 1156. Roll out of the runway. Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
36 center confirmed.
Runway 36 center confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
Lined up on the center line here. Take off. Drop forward. Take off.
Check.
Band, TOGA, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. $100 knots.
Confirmed.
V1 rotate.
Go with that crosswind, please.
Positive
Gear up.
climb. Gear up.
American 836 holding short of 36 center, ready to go. American 836, wind 040 at 11, gusting 20, runway 36 center, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, 36
Packs
center,
are on.
American 836. American 1156, contact departure on 120.05.
Order departure 12005, American 156. Charlotte departure, American 1156 with you, climbing through 3600. Getting a little fast.
American 1156, Charlotte departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight
Speed
level
checked.
190, direct Bob C.
Flaps 0.
Climb, maintain flight level 190, direct Bob Z, American 1156. So we climb to 190. Direct Bob's. Direct. And we're going to start our turn to Bob's.
American 1156, direct Lacken, then as filed, please.
You said Bobsy. Yeah, we were told direct Bobsy or direct Bobsy at this point.
American 1156, climb and maintain flight level 230. American 133.15 for American.
Flight level 230 for American 1156. climbing above 10,000, so our...
Dear guests, the lavatories are now available. The use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly. Hello from the flight deck. We are now climbing out and expect a smooth ride. The seatbelt sign will remain on for the time being. Enjoy the flight.
The ground spoilers. Everything is retracted but clean. Clear right now.
Okay.
So this isn't a really long flight to Memphis. I think it's still 2 hours. We'll start to get our climb. So supposedly, St. Intentions, which is the one who controls the air traffic control AI, supposedly upgraded, so we're going to see how they do. It's supposed to try to act a little bit more like real. Air traffic controllers. It's pretty out there today. The weather's coming. Pull up the weather. Weather is live, so we've got live weather on. Pull up the Avergraph charts and show you guys possibly what the weather looks like. See, the one on my EFB will actually show you weather. So I'm going to actually pull up the weather now and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's really bad in Memphis. So it will be an interesting arrival coming into Memphis. Alright, climbing above 18,000, so our QNH, we're going to set that to standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 186. Now.
Alright, so we're on a stable climb at 5 degrees, so I'm going to give the seatbelts off. About the cabin, use the potty and eat whatever.
American 1156, contact Atlanta Center on 132.9075.
Atlanta Center on 132.9075, American 1156. Atlanta Center, American 1156, with you climbing through flight level 210.
American 1156, Atlanta Center, good morning.
Atlanta Center, American 1156, request climb flight level 380.
1,000 to go.
American 1156, climb and maintain flight level 380.
That's our climb. Yeah, up here's the autopilot panel. watching the sunrise today. My co-pilot, Rebecca Soares. Rebecca was the name of my first flight instructor when I started flying, so I'm going to be Rebecca. I call it getting used to somebody in the right seat. Matt. So I'm going to do a quick check of the weather here. So, the METAR, the weather at Memphis, trimming the weather, it says 6 statute miles, overcast at 300. Nice. Ice and rain, or ice and freezing rain. Maybe the PLBR. I don't remember what those are. I do not have those. Okay, BR is missed. Don't tell me. I can't even look it up. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, what does minus PL mean when reading a METAR?
When you see minus PL in a METAR report, it indicates a light intensity of a particular type of precipitation. PL stands for ice pellets. So minus
ice pellets.
Exactly. So if you ever spot that if you've got more METAR abbreviations or weather curiosities, I'm happy to help decode them. Just let me know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If anything else comes up, aviation, sci-fi or just life, I'm here.
Okay. So we're going to have icing coming into Memphis for sure. Light ice pellets. Make for an interesting landing. Especially if y'all could see what I'm seeing here on the a lot of aircraft around. Want to see a pretty view? Watch this. Funny, I can see those aircraft on my TCAS. Current winds at Memphis at 060 at 13, gusting to 23, not horrible.
Traffic.
I'm traffic today. It's 500 feet below us. See anybody? I don't see anybody. He's below us now quite a bit. But there is, holy shit. Go. Not aircraft out today. Yeah, a little closer now than what? Everybody can see it. Memphis, we're at the moment showing landing runway 36 center. Let's see. Turn the comms over to the co-pilot here.
1,000 to go.
Might pull up while we're in cruise. Might pull up the weather channel, see what we can get. But we're already almost 120 miles to our midway point, so just let it go pretty quick. Atlanta Center, American 1156, which arrival can we expect in Memphis?
American 1156, expect the Bob Z5 arrival into Memphis.
Expect the Bob Z5 arrival into Memphis. American 1156.
I have a Bob Z5. Bob Z5 was the departure. The Center, American 1156. Is that the Buzz 5 arrival?
The seatbelt sign. However, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. The cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service, and we'll be offering some of our popular items from the American Airlines menu.
American 1156.
After the service, selected items from our shop will be available for you. Thank you.
There is no Bob Z. Bob Z5 was the departure. Atlanta Center, American 1156. Bob Z5 was our departure. We need our arrival information into Memphis. The AI is fucked up today. Time. And worst comes to worst.
American 1156, expect the Bob Z5 arrival into Memphis.
We're not doing that.
Expect the Bob Z5 arrival into Memphis.
So
American 1156.
Buzz 5, the Buzz 5 arrival. With the approach for 36 Center. take a look at that. We do have Cat 2 and 3, so that's what we're going to plan on. I'm going to plan on a Cat 3 approach just in case. So I'm going to go through my performance sheet. Start putting that approach. Actually, I'm going to go to front plan first. Memphis. Get my arrival. We're going to be landing 36 center. Set it now. I can always change it if they give me something different, which they might. Insert 36 center. And I can go into my performance in my approach. 6 center, I'm going to set 0. There's my borrow left. QN, which is currently 3037. Temperature setting, set that. Temperature is currently -9 in Memphis. It's currently 060 at 13. Take that. So right now we have the approach in place in our flight computer, so we're ahead of the ball. If we get any changes, we can update that. WPLT has any current weather. First alert weather. Exploding trees. Any day. See if there's any live.
Get our best price, just $50 a month for 5 years. Guaranteed.
For an ICER setup, that's still a little bit in question in the sense that it really depends on where you are. I do anticipate a lot of areas, especially closer towards the Tennessee-Kentucky line, seeing more of a snow setup initially and then mixing in with that ice. Elsewhere, maybe brief snow, but then more of that ice situation for the remainder of the day, Saturday into tonight. Now, look at where the worst of the impacts are. So south and west of us. So really not a good idea to travel at all this weekend if you can avoid doing so. I know I've got family and friends in the upstate of South Carolina already telling them, stay in place. This is not the kind of situation you want to be out and about, because as this system actually works on in, temperatures are going to be key with this forecast. For us, we will see that transition from snow into that wintry mix as the day moves on. Massive storm system. We've been seeing reports of some of a wintry mix over towards Chattanooga. Once we get a little bit more data over the next hour or so, we should start to get a better idea of really what we're seeing right now. The radar looking a little bit worse than conditions are right now. So if you're getting out and about, at least on the earlier side before the system arrives, I think you're good to go. Not all this snow or what appears to be snow is actually reaching the ground. But I'll have a breakdown of all the impacts and timing here in just a few minutes. Erin?
Yes, and a reminder, this is ever changing, so that WVLT First Alert Weather app is a great thing to have right now as well. Well, Governor Bill Lee declaring a state of emergency for all 95 Tennessee counties ahead of this weekend's weather. Now, gives TEMA more resources and also lets them respond to issues faster. Now, TEMA, the Highway Patrol, TDOT say they've been preparing for this. They are also working with the Red Cross and other shelters to make sure that warming centers are available.
Prepare now for what's coming. We have great weather service partners. We know there are certain things that we can do now and not do when the precipitation is here and the danger rises.
Now, TDOT says they will shift staff to make sure that they have coverage around the clock to make sure they're treating roads, but also making sure they're helping people who get stuck. Tennessee National Guard prepping for the weekend as well. They want to let people know that you might actually see more military vehicles out on the roads. They're trying to spread out across the state just so they can be available to also lend a hand. Now, warming shelters, I mentioned those as well. East Tennessee will open a lot of those to help those out who need to get out of the cold. Here in Knoxville, Eternal Life Harvest Center on MLK Jr. Avenue. That's going to open tomorrow. Church Street United Methodist also opening its doors tomorrow. That's Sunday. Carm, Relaunch Shelters, North Broadway, they're going to be open every single night. And in Blount County, First Baptist Maryville is an option as well. And in Cott County, First United Methodist Church in Newport will serve as a warming center. Now, we do have these inside the WVLT News app. It is a lot to remember, so that is also available for you there. Now, hospitals across the region are standing by to be able to take care of people. Tenova Healthcare, one of East Tennessee's largest hospital operators, says North Knoxville Medical Center and Turkey Creek Medical Center have detailed plans to address disaster situations. They say the hospitals will remain open, that their staff is equipped to continue care for patients. They also say they have surplus supplies, which they say includes mobile backup generators and fuel. Now, East Tennessee Children's Hospital also staying open during the storm. They say their urgent care is going to be open, quote, based on each facility and ability to get there. They say their website, social media will update with information as situations continue to change. Now, doing anything outside in this cold weather can put a little strain on your body, specifically your heart. Knoxville's American Heart Association asking people to stay cautious if you're doing anything outside this weekend. They're asking people, stay hydrated, bundle up. Don't overdo it if you're going to be outside. There's a lot of risk for people staying outside for long periods of time. Things like heart attack,
Legion 1529, radar contact.
arrest. If you get it gets especially dangerous, though, for those who already have those heart conditions.
Your body is using extra energy to keep you warm. So doing things that you think are not that strenuous in any normal circumstance are going to take more of a taxing on you, like that shoveling snow, walking up a hill to go sledding. If your car gets stuck and you have to dig it out, you're using a little bit more energy than you're used to, and that's all going to put a strain on your heart.
A big key as well, check on your older loved ones. Make sure they have everything they need before the cold weather gets here. Also, roofing crews are warning homeowners to look up this weekend. Literally look up. Ice buildup can cause serious damage, even dangerous collapses of your roof. Crews say biggest issues oftentimes don't show up until it's already too late. One of the simplest things you can do, though, make sure you clean out your gutters before this weather hits. Something to do this morning. That way melting snow and rain can drain properly.
Water can't flow out the downspouts. It's going to turn into ice, and then of course if we do just get freezing rain or snow, then these gutters can get just filled to just big blocks of ice, and a lot of the older gutter systems are just hung on with some small spikes, and those are at risk of just the weight pulling those away from your home.
The crews say once the storm passes, you're going to want to walk around your house and look for leaks, sagging gutters, branches on the roof, and then call a professional to clean those off. TDOT says they are ready for any snow or ice that we may get, though. You probably have seen crews out pre-treating roads all week long. Those white stripes in the middle of the road, that's brine. They're stressing you should stay at home unless absolutely necessary that you travel. If you have to go out, make sure you're prepared.
Make sure that your car is in proper working order, that you have at least a half a tank of gas. An emergency kit is always a terrific idea, with blankets, bottled water, perhaps even a spare battery for your phone, because the last thing that you want is to be stranded on the side of the road.
Something you also want to be aware of is black ice. It can be hard to see, becomes a major concern as that sun starts to set.
Hey, Captain and First Officer, just checking in. We'll be offering a snack and beverage service at this time. Let me know if there's anything I can get for you. I promise I won't serve you any peanuts that are older than the aircraft.
And the city of Knoxville showing off new additions to its winter response fleet. Several of their service trucks now equipped with snowplows, salt boxes. Officials say
Sorry, I can't help with that. Let's focus on the flight.
Outside of normal plow routes and help crews respond.
We'll take a coffee when we get the chance.
Now, as you get ready for this winter weather, we've been telling you about it all morning
Acknowledged.
long.
I will bring coffee shortly.
Toolkit for you. It's inside your WVLT News app. It's under the As Seen On section. There is dozens and dozens of resources to help you prepare. That includes school closures, supplies, also something really important that we're going to touch on too, power outage maps. That might be something that is going to be really handy when this starts to really come into our area. We've all got all of that and more. And with the system kind of coming in now, there is a lot of changes with the precipitation. We've been following that very, very closely. Let's get out live to our meteorologist, Kyle Granger, who's out in Gatlinburg right now. That sun finally up behind you. You can kind of see the view of the Space Needle. You're following all of this for us today, though.
Yeah, we've been here since before sunrise this morning, and now we're starting to see the first little peaks of daylight. It's calm here this morning. A few folks out rumbling around in Gatlinburg, but we still expect over the next couple of hours for that snow line to start to reach us. We're getting reports now that there is snow in Chattanooga. Nothing reported out at the airport in Crossville that we've continued to see maybe higher up. Remember, the radar beam is higher up than, say, down on the ground. So it could be seeing snow up above our heads, just not reaching it all the way to the ground, and that's thanks to some of the drier air that we have down here at the surface. Those warnings are going to be continuing. You know, I was thinking the Weather Service does put these out in advance so everyone has enough notice to be able to prepare for whatever is happening in your specific neighborhood, which does include an ice warning from Knox County all the way down Interstate 75, and that could be some of the most dangerous spots to be, just simply because this ice is going to create this glaze. It makes everything really slick if you happen to be walking, not to mention driving, and then it creates that coating on the power lines and trees, which could bring those down and create a bigger problem with trying to stay warm during this cold air that settles in. And whatever happens when we get into Sunday, that changeover for many areas to an all-rain situation could be a bad deal, because we've got a burst of cold air that will shoot back down into the region very quickly and do like a flash freeze, if you will, going into Monday morning. So whatever is still on the ground will freeze, and that's what we'll wake up to coming up on Monday. So a lot of weather hazards to talk about. The main impact is going to be the icing that we have today and coming back with the cold air on Monday.
Alrighty, Kyle, thank you so much. And you've been covering this all morning. We appreciate you doing this coverage out there live. Make sure to stay warm. And we're going to continue our team coverage all morning long as well, and through the afternoon and through the weekend.
Alternate to St. Louis.
Coming up, Oak Ridge and its neighbor is going to shock you. Had a lot of growth over the last decade. We've got to look at new jobs coming to the area.
And any sort of travel, whether it's on the roads or to the skies, is going to be impacted this weekend. Stay with us as we continue to fine-tune this forecast.
I used to struggle with dandruff, but now I use Head & Shoulders every wash, because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders fights off the microbes that cause dandruff.
Where do you think you're going?
See? The flakes down here.
Make every wash count.
If all that bumping, teasing, and bleaching has left you with some country fried hair, well, come get yourself some fixins at Pantene. We have everything you need to get your hair healthy again. Pantene, fixins for country fried hair.
In eastern Kentucky, 1 in 6 adults has diabetes. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death. Nearly 40% of adults are living with obesity. But small changes can make a big difference. And you don't have to do it alone. Lifestyle medicine at ARH focuses on everyday choices, creating a personalized plan just for you. Let's take the first step together. ARH, more for Appalachia. When you need care you can trust, the ARH Care Network is here for you. Our primary care teams are welcoming
Atlanta Center, American 2692, flight level 280.
So you can feel better, faster. We're also providing flu and COVID vaccines to help protect you and your family all season long. From prevention to ongoing care, ARH is your partner in health. To schedule an appointment or find a location near you, visit arh.org/primary-care. Thank you for trusting ARH. You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Choctaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Choctaw and his team are with you every step of the way. trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for
Where we're flying
Appalachia.
to right now, Memphis.
I used to struggle with dandruff, but now I use Head & Shoulders every wash because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders fights off the microbes that cause dandruff.
So we will brief a go around as well.
Where do you think you're going?
See? No flakes down here.
Make every wash count.
When you need care you can trust, the ARH Care Network is here for you. Our primary care teams are welcoming walk-ins and offering treatment for flu and COVID, so you can feel better faster. We're also providing flu and COVID vaccines to help protect you and your family all season long. From prevention to ongoing care, ARH is your partner in health. To schedule an appointment or find a location near you, visit arh.org/primary-care. Thank you for trusting ARH.
Weekday mornings on WVLT News.
Well, we are keeping a close eye on a massive winter storm stretching all across the south. You can see the alerts that are in place from Texas all the way through our region, Georgia, and the Carolinas. We have been keeping a close eye on this. And in fact, Kyle Granger has been breaking down our current alerts right now. So he'll continue to do that throughout the morning as well. But right now, current conditions showing a mess in Dallas right now. We're talking snow, sleet, freezing rain. They're getting a little bit of it all right now. Now, the snow is starting to span out ahead of this, and it is working into parts of Tennessee. In fact, we just got a report Aaron was just telling me about in Fountain City showing that they are seeing some flakes beginning to fall. Now, with that in mind, I know our radar is looking very ominous right now. Yes, you're going to start to see some flakes. Where we're seeing some of the darker shades of blue, that's where I'm hopeful that some of those flakes are starting to finally get a little bit closer to the ground. But our atmosphere is incredibly dry. So it's just a good reminder. If you guys are seeing any sort of reports and you're safe and can do so, let us know what you're seeing, whether it's flurries, sleet, freezing rain. As the day moves on, it really helps us to fine-tune the forecast. With that in mind, travel is highly discouraged, especially later today. This afternoon and evening, this is going to be very impactful weather all across the south and southeast. So you want to try to avoid traveling. It is going to be very tricky, especially as conditions really start to deteriorate as we see snow transition into freezing rain later this afternoon. So timing things out, we'll start to see the arrival of some snow initially. I'm still thinking we'll see snow at least quickly moving into the later part of this morning, early afternoon. As our temperatures start to rise closer towards that freezing point, we will eventually see that transition into freezing rain, possibly mixing it with sleet. Now, sleet, not necessarily a concern for us. The freezing rain, very different picture. It creates a glaze on the roadways, and that definitely makes travel incredibly challenging, especially moving into the next couple of days. So we see that transition into basically all modes of precipitation. So whether it's freezing rain, sleet, I think we'll see it by the time we're getting closer towards dinner time. Now, after the sun sets, temperatures are borderline freezing. So we see some freezing rain mixing in with rain. And although the rain is kind of a hopeful spot in the forecast in the sense that it'll help us out a little bit, don't take that lightly because temperatures are borderline. It does not take much for us to really see a change one way or the other when it comes to a system like this. Throughout the day on Sunday, we're seeing periods of rain heavy at times. And again, this is one of those systems where the rain helps us out initially, but as the sun sets, temperatures tumble very, very quickly Sunday night into Monday morning. So we might see some wraparound moisture bringing in some lingering snow showers across the higher peaks Sunday night into early Monday morning. But what I'm really concerned about is the fact that our temperatures are going to fall into the teens Sunday night. So whatever moisture has fallen, even if it was rain on Sunday, could possibly lead to that flash freeze and refreezing moving into early Monday morning. And it really takes us a couple of days to even get above freezing. So lots to watch in the next few days.
Yeah, lots to keep an eye on, Sydney. Thank you so much. Well, switching gears, not focusing on weather yet, but Oak Ridge continuing to grow. So many of us have seen it, and also in the surrounding towns. In January, over $2 billion has already been promised for nuclear growth. This week, we found out
showing still. Looks like it. Just checking this.
Towns in January. $2 billion has already been promised for nuclear growth. This week, we found out.
About that one while.
Towns in January. $2 billion has already been promised for nuclear growth. This week, we found out.
See if we're using the right microphone.
Memphis Center, American 1156. Good morning, flight level 380.
American 1156, Memphis Center, good morning.
Test, test. I don't know if that's better or worse. We'll see. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 3, 2, 1. How'd that go, Paul?
In January, $2 billion.
Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 3, 2, 1. Still sounds like shit. How'd that go, Paul? Setting up and playing with it on the microphone, maybe, I don't know. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 3, 2. Still sounds like shit. Test. I'll get over that. Setting it. Still sounds like shit. I was trying my input device as my test. 360 Pro, which I don't want that. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 3, 2, 1. 2%. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 3, 2, 1. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Test a little higher. Test 3, 2, 1. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 3, 2, 1. One, two, three, 3, 2, 1. Test a little higher. Test 3, 2, 1. Test, test, test. One, two, three, 3, 2, 1. Spaced it all the way through. Test, test, test. I just may have to buy a better microphone. I use it for the streaming stuff. It sounds like crap. Test, test, test. I just may have to buy a better microphone. Use it for the streaming stuff. Enough of that. Let's start getting set up for the approach. Another company message. Might be telling us what our activity is. Telex message. Memphis. Gate Terminal 1, Gate B6. Let's take a look at Terminal 1, Gate B6. Memphis. FedEx, wow. This has got a cool FedEx lab setup. This is like Terminal 1 right here. I'm gonna guess it's there. We'll see when we get on the ground, so it should be here for the easy taxi. Coming up on DNA. We'll start our descent here in a few minutes. No, we're actually passing DNA now. Calling our descent in about 80 miles. I'll call it a little earlier than that. Let's look at our arrival. Couple different points to hold. Level 240. Okay, at the end of the approach, we want to be at 3,000. Looking at the weather, we do have some weather out ahead of us. Text from my mother asking if we've got any weather. Telling her not yet. It's coming. It's not quite here yet. ATC's quiet, so they're supposedly improve the vectoring algorithm for crosswinds. Groupie.
Memphis Center, Delta 1212, flight level 330.
Delta 1212, radar contact.
Center, can we get a descent for the Chipper 1 arrival?
Delta 772, gate requests are handled by ground or ramp agents at Atlanta. Please coordinate with them after arrival.
Center, Delta 772, can we get a descent?
No, you may not.
Spirit Wings 3299, speed 210 knots.
Negative, Spirit Wings 3299. Requesting 250 knots. Descending to flight level 180, maintaining 250 knots.
It's like, hell with you. I ain't listening to you, robot.
Center, Wizard Julia 6 Hotel, ready to copy IFR.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
See, I think...
Cleared to Huntsville, radar vectors, Sierra Yankee, India, then is filed, climb and maintain 6,000, departure on 118.4, squawk 2371.
See, like, that's
Release for departure, clearance void, if not off by 2352 Zulu. Wizard Julia 6 Hotel.
I guess if they were
Juliet 6 Hotel, read back correct.
flying out of like an
Center, Citation 033 has a request.
033, go ahead with your request.
Yeah, we'd like to climb and maintain flight level 420 in accordance with our clearance.
033, can you please expedite your descent to flight level 370?
Baron 2460, uniform Memphis Center. Contact Indianapolis Center on 126.9 or 25.
126.925 for Baron 60 uniform. Memphis Center, Wolfare 049 requesting IFR clearance to Mike 93, Mike 903.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Memphis Center, Wolf Air 049, requesting IFR clearance to Mike 90.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Screw you, buddy.
Center Kodiak 0 Delta 6 Hotel, ready to copy IFR to Chattanooga.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
Cleared to Chattanooga, radar vectors, Wakey, then is filed, climb and maintain 7,000, departure on 118.4. Squawk 6224, released for departure, Kodiak Delta 6 Hotel. Headline Center on 125.925, update Sirius 9.
United 1975, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Chipper 1 arrival into Atlanta.
Down to flight level 250. Cleared for the Chipper 1 arrival into Atlanta, United 1975.
The Center American 1156, requesting descent along the Buzz 5 arrival into Memphis.
Spirit Wing 609, Memphis Center, good morning.
Memphis, Spirit Ring 609, flight level 360.
American 1156, descend via 104 BNA, transition into Memphis. Altimeter 3045.
Memphis Center American 1156, requesting the Buzz 5 arrival.
American 1156, Blues 5 arrival approved, descend at your discretion.
That's Blues. Yeah, do it. Blues. Blues 5 arrival approved, descend at my discretion, American 1156, thank you. Alright, so we're going to descend. We got constraints in. I'm going to actually punch in 3,000. That is the lower end of that. Control to the airplane. We'll begin our descent. The descent has been activated in the MCDU, so it is our speed is managed. Cost index is in. It's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent into Memphis
Eastern 1893, contact Kansas City Center on 127.475.
And fasten your seatbelts.
The use of the lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Eastern 1893. So long.
Our radar, some precipitation out in front of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick announcement to inform you that the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. We kindly ask you to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Unfortunately, the lavatories are no longer available until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Thank you for your cooperation.
Memphis Center, Southwest 2820, Southwest 2421, passing flight level 218, climbing flight level 350.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have
Southwest 2421, Memphis Center, good morning.
Memphis International Airport. The captain will turn on the seatbelt
Center,
sign
Delta
shortly.
3197.
Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Center,
Thank
Delta
you for your
3197,
cooperation.
activate IFR. IFR flight plans to Atlanta.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Southwest 479, Memphis Center, good morning.
Memphis Center, good morning. Southwest 479 at flight level 190 for flight level 330. Climbing flight level 330, Southwest 479.
So we've got constraints set in for the arrival.
with you.
See those here in the
8 Tango Whiskey, speed 210 knots.
Memphis Center, 8 Tango Whiskey, speed 210 knots.
level 240 and speed 290.
German Cargo 531, heavy, climb and maintain flight level 410.
Copy, climbing to 410, German Cargo 531 heavy. Copy, Center on 124.5, German Cargo 531 heavy. Memphis Center, Aero 70 Delta at 7,000.
Aero November 70 Delta, Memphis Center, roger.
Memphis Center, Aero 70 Delta, requesting climb to 9,000.
Aero 70 Delta, roger.
Pro Flight 682, Memphis Center, contact Nashville, approach on 118.4.
Approach on 118.4, we'll see you, Pro Flight 682.
Memphis Center, 431 Mike Juliet, request.
Pretty simple, just honor descent.
1 Mike Juliet, go ahead with your
Nothing too
request.
exciting.
1 Mike Juliet would like to descend via the 111 arrival. 1 Mike Juliet would like to descend via the 111 arrival.
Plane's 20 miles out, we can be at 240, we're 10,000 feet above that, so we're going to try to get a little bit of altitude off. This portion of the panel right here, you can see it, actually controls my map, so I can change to different modes on the map. I usually use the ARC, it's the best for that. You can use nav, VOR, LS. ARC works really good for mostly everything I do. Not being a real Airbus pilot, I guess, I'm not perfect, but I try to be as close as I can to flying the aircraft.
Memphis Center, American 1156. Good morning, descending flight level 320.
American 1156, Memphis Center, good morning.
Contact Memphis approach on 119.1.
Going to 119.1, American 1350.
Memphis Center, FedEx 3091, 12000.
Those clouds out there.
FedEx 3091, Memphis Center. Good morning, Camden altimeter 29er 9er 7. American 1924, contact Memphis Center on 127.9er75.
Memphis 2797 for American 1924. Memphis Center, FedEx 3091, 10,000.
FedEx 3091, Memphis Center, roger, altimeter 29er 9er 7. FedEx 3091, contact Nashville approach on 119.35.
119.35, FedEx 3095.
It will be an interesting approach.
FedEx 3091, contact Nashville approach on 119.35. Duke 3, Mike Charlie, contact Memphis Center on 133.65.
Now what's cool is when I throw the speed brakes on or dump the gear or anything like that, you actually feel it in the wind wing. Both the throttle quadrant and the joystick will give a tactile feedback. So right now they're shaking, which in turn is shaking my seat. So it's kind of like a poor man's rumbler, because they've got the haptics you can attach to the seat. I guess they're pretty extreme, which would be cool to get, but I'd probably shake out the house. But this here kind of gives like a poor man feeling to that, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you'll feel bumps on the runway, or if you run over a runway light, if it's embedded in the concrete, you'll feel the bump, which is neat. So we're on profile, speed 290.
Papa Bravo, Memphis Center, we'd like to request a descent to 10,000 feet.
4 Papa Bravo, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Now the way I've got say intentions programmed in, sometimes, I think there's a 30 or 40% chance they'll throw a hold in, which I could have bumped it up for this flight, because in reality, flying into this kind of weather, you could probably expect a hold, because, you know, they're going to have to slow down arrivals because of the weather. I'm sure they're having to clear, I don't know, I'm sure they're having to clear the runway, so arrivals will be a lot slower, especially in bad weather. I am going to, I know you can't see it, turn it up, you can actually see it. So if you look up, my overhead monitor is covered all the way up, so you can see it. So what I've done is
Center
I've
495 Tango, looking for the frequency change.
all of the buttons.
RV95 Tango, maintain 2500.
Live, so let's say I want to turn on the ice indicator, I can turn that on. They all work pretty good. There's a few that aren't active, but everything works. Like I want to turn wipers on. I want to turn wipers on at this altitude. I can turn those on while the lights work. So that took a little bit of time in programming with Stream Deck. So I've got a little Stream Deck unit that I still haven't, actually the hard unit, the hardware unit, I still haven't like programmed out perfectly. I've been waiting to get this that software program I was talking about earlier, the flight.
FedEx 3091, contact Memphis Center on 126.45.
126.45, FedEx 3091.
FedEx 1315, Memphis Center, descend and maintain 10,000.
Down to 10,000, FedEx 1315.
Look at this weather coming in.
Cleared direct street for FedEx 13, cleared on 27 approach.
FedEx 1315, contact Memphis approach on 119.1. FedEx 3091, contact Nashville approach on 118.4.
Coming up on standard.
118.4, FedEx
So we're
3091.
going to change our QNH to current
6229er, Papa with you, level 10,000. Comanche 6229er, Papa, Memphis Center, roger. FedEx 1315, say again.
FedEx 1315, with you, flight level 320.
Checking the current VTAR 3037, which is already set. Which is kind of amazing. I figured the pressure would be
via the Blue 4 arrival into Memphis.
FedEx 1315, descend via the Blues for arrival into Memphis.
Delta 1158, contact Atlanta Center on 126.825.
Switching to Atlanta Center on 126.825, He Delta 1158. Center, FedEx 1350, with you, flight level 320. Memphis Center, FedEx 1315, with you, flight level 320.
Sending through 15,000. Oh, the dog just poked its nose. The wife must be up. Alright, speed brake's gonna come out. I can start easing up on the descent here. Manage it. Or have the aircraft manage the descent. Looking good right now. On good profile right
Memphis approach, American 1156. Good morning, descending 16,000.
American 1156, Memphis approach. Good morning, Memphis, altimeter 3037. Expect the ILS runway 36 center approach into Memphis.
Alright, so we're set. We're expecting ILS runway 36 center, which we have programmed in.
Memphis departure, FedEx 5022, heavy climbing through 1,800 for 4,000.
Altimeter 3037. Expecting the ILS runway 36 center approach. American 1156.
Just my
Turkish 5 X-ray Lima. Proceed direct, Velit.
Roger, direct Velit, Turkish 5 X-ray Lima.
Center, Delta 917, 5000, climbing 200. You were unintelligible. Center, could you repeat that? You couldn't be understood? Your last instruction was unreadable.
Good morning, Memphis departure, FedEx 23 Heavy, flight level 2000 for 7000. Vectors as flying and as filed, climb and maintain 7000, FedEx 23 Heavy.
FedEx 23 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain 210, FedEx 23 Heavy.
It's kind of neat, the straps.
333, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
Kind of like a real airline seat, I guess. I think it's a little narrower, or maybe a fat line. But it actually kind of makes it a little more comfortable.
Memphis departure, citation 023, just off the ground at Memphis on the RNAV ribs, 3,000 for 5,000. I maintain 5,000 for 023.
Memphis approach, number 473 Tango Sierra is with you.
Cessna 473 Tango Sierra, Memphis approach, roger.
Ryanair 9 Romeo Kilo, climb and maintain 16,000. Climbing to 16,000, Ryanair 9 Romeo Kilo.
Citation 36 Mike, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Flight level 210 for 36 Mike.
FedEx 1314 Heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
118.3, FedEx 1314 Heavy.
About to go IFR, it looks like.
Departure, citation 1136 Mike.
Yep.
Climb and maintain 5,000 direct Nike for 36 Mike.
FedEx 948 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 300.
See if we get any ice in.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, FedEx 948.
Delta 1466, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Delta 1466.
Departure, FedEx 38 Heavy, 2.3, climbing 7,000. Climb maintain 7,000, right heading 035, vectors flown, then on course, FedEx 38 Heavy.
FedEx 38 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb maintain flight level 210, FedEx 38 Heavy. This is approach FedEx 5045 Heavy, requesting vectors to runway 9er.
Fun stuff.
Turn left heading 257 for vectors for ILS approach 9, FedEx 5045 Heavy. 5045 Heavy.
FedEx 5045 Heavy, contact Memphis departure on 124.65. FedEx 1402 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 270, FedEx 1402 Heavy.
FedEx 1402 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Flight level 320, FedEx 1402 Heavy.
He's already got that set. Alright. Free to start descending again. Following the arrival approach clip. The arrival clip. What they call it? Not the approach, but the arrival clip.
Departure American 623, climbing 5,000 on the BB King 7 RNAV departure.
Raven 1, contact Memphis Center on 120.075.
5,000 direct booking for American 623. Climb maintain flight level 220 for American 620.
FedEx 710 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Memphis Center, extension 2029, request vectors, direct Dawson. Negative, we are not landing north, Memphis is landing south. We need 18 right ILS.
That's not correct.
Extension 2029, expect the ILS 18 right approach.
Same tensions will not always give you the correct information. Reviewing old traffic that's been recorded. It's unfortunate.
United 1011 heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3. United 1011 heavy, over to Tower on 118.3.
I didn't hear it, but it said speed
Left turn
250
heading
knots.
070, FedEx 967.
It said speed 250. Requested it this early.
Delta 25 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Delta 5, climb flight level 330. South Memphis Central 133.125. Delta 25 heavy, bye.
FedEx 1011 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 300. Flight level 300, FedEx 1011 heavy.
1156, speed 210 knots.
210. Speed 210, Martin 1156. My co-pilot's not doing her job. Hopefully she's still working.
Up to flight level 380, citation X-ray 750.
Citation X-ray 750, contact Memphis Center on 127.375.
127.375, X-ray 750. Today.
TWA 907 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, Transworld 907. Contacting Memphis Center on 135.9er, Transworld 907.
Memphis departure, FedEx 17 heavy, 3000 climbing 7000.
FedEx 1202 heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
Tower 118.3.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Climb and maintain
We
flight
begin our
level
final
220.
approach phase into Memphis. Please ensure your seatbacks and tray tables are in the
leveling
upright
off at
position.
4,000 feet.
We'll be on the ground shortly.
Request further climb.
Our assigned gate is Terminal 1B6. The weather in Memphis is currently solid overcast with a
FedEx
temperature of
38
minus
heavy,
9 degrees
climb and maintain
Celsius.
flight level
Thank you for
260.
your cooperation.
FedEx 38 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, FedEx 38 heavy.
Still not in the overcast.
118.625, FedEx 38 heavy.
Departure citation 1136 Mike.
TBM 5 Lima Mike, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 for 5 Lima Mike.
TBM 5 Lima Mike, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 for 495 Lima Mike.
See, a lot of these are real pilots you're hearing over the city tensions app. I'm pretty happy with this.
Frontier 1123, climb and maintain flight level 270.
The real...
Climb and maintain flight level 270, Frontier 1123.
But early in the
Frontier
morning,
1123, climb and maintain flight level 360.
I like to fly early in the morning after I get up.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Frontier 1123.
In the evenings I'll hop on VATSIM, and now supposedly VATS
Departure FedEx 192 heavy, passing 3,000 to 8,000.
And swap back and forth.
FedEx 192 Heavy, Memphis departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000 direct GUETs.
Direct GUETs, climb and maintain 8,000 FedEx 192 Heavy. Climb and maintain 220 FedEx 192 Heavy.
Memphis departure, Transworld 907 with you, passing through 3,000 feet. Turn left vector 335. Transworld 907, maintain 4,000 feet.
TWA 907 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, Transworld 907. Climb and maintain flight level 330, FedEx 1489 Heavy.
FedEx 1489 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 118.625.
Memphis Center 118.625, FedEx 1489 Heavy.
Roger, FedEx 1539, climbing through flight level 2500 for 6,000 with you.
Citation 5 Alpha Papa, contact Memphis Center on 118.625.
Center 118.625 for 65 Alpha Papa.
FedEx 1523 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level
Cabin is now
290.
secure for landing.
Up to flight level 290, FedEx 1523 Heavy.
FedEx 1523 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 133.125.
Over to Memphis Center 133, 125, FedEx 1523 Heavy, good night.
Departure citation 11368. 5,000 direct children. 368.
Contact Memphis Center on 118.625, Frontier 1123, so long.
Because,
FedEx 1011 Heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
Some weather below us to the left here, but we may miss a good portion of the heavy stuff anyway, if that's to be believed on the weather radar. We might fly through a little bit of it as we descend up to depends after we pass Clark here.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
FedEx 1489, request to climb.
Clark's the waypoint.
No, I'm not looking for clearance.
8,000, 210, which we are.
FedEx 1489, request to climb.
Coming to Diggle? I have no idea how. The way they name some of these approaches is strange sometimes. Some of them are cool. Temperature's still showing 8 degrees.
1 Alpha Whiskey,
positive.
contact Memphis approach on 124.65.
But the weather is thick
Memphis
out in
approach
front of us.
124.65, Finance 1 Alpha Whiskey, good day.
American 452, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
Starting
Over to Memphis Tower 183. So long.
FedEx 5161 Heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
I expect to get vectors, so we'll see.
FedEx 5161.
FedEx 6800, request flight level 370. Climbers flight level 380, FedEx 6800.
That wind is honking.
FedEx 6800 with line IFR.
31 knots.
FedEx 6800, climb and maintain flight level 370. Theory 33, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Flight level 310 for Theory 33.
Overcast
I'm
night.
maintaining flight level 340, FedEx 5193 Heavy.
Winds
FedEx
04011.
5193 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 118.625. Citation 36 Mike, turn right heading 255.
Not big change.
Turn right heading 255 for 36 Mike.
Okay, so our approach is set.
Worker A, proceeding directly out, that has filed. Memphis approach 2448 is looking for 9,000.
448, climb and maintain 9,000.
Bumpy.
Was that call for me for 20 or FedEx 185? Affirmative was your last radio call for FedEx 185. FedEx 185, call sign is FedEx 185.
FedEx 97 Heavy, turn right heading 195.
Right heading 195, FedEx 97.
FedEx 97 Heavy, turn left heading 170.
Left heading 170, FedEx 97.
I maintain 4,000 direct jacks. American 452. American 452, climb and maintain flight level 220. Climb and maintain flight level 220, American 452. American 452, climb and maintain flight level 270. FedEx 105 Heavy. Contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
Outside temperature still positive.
FedEx 105 Heavy.
If you could give me an approach clearance, I'm ready to land. Okay, we're established on the localizer now. American 1420, we're established. Request approach clearance.
American 1420, expect the ILS runway 18 center approach Memphis. Report established.
American 1156, turn left heading 155 vectors for the ILS runway 36 center approach.
Turn left heading 155 vectors ILS 36 center approach. American 1156.
FedEx 434, contact Memphis Tower on 128.425.
128.425 for FedEx 434.
Lufthansa 7 Yankee Lima, climb and maintain flight level 110.
Right, we're in like a little halfway decent pocket.
Flight level 110, Lufthansa
What if
7
they're actually
Yankee Lima.
vectoring us around the weather? If that same tent is doing that and they're actually vectoring around the weather, that's amazing. I doubt it though. I doubt it's that smart. But it is vectoring me into a pocket of not so bad weather. You can see, right there. What? Right here. The tilt, that's an operative. So that'd be cool if you could actually adjust the tilt and did something.
Memphis departure, FedEx 1011 Heavy with you at 2,500. FedEx 1011 Heavy, Memphis departure, radar contact, clear direct ribs, climb and maintain flight level 200. FedEx 1011 Heavy with you, flight level 200, direct rib.
KLM 23 Foxtrot, climb and maintain flight level 120.
Up to flight level 120, KLM 23 Foxtrot.
Off to our left, there's some.
7000, FedEx 710 Heavy.
FedEx 710 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Flight level 220, FedEx 710 Heavy.
Keep it ground.
11 miles from Nesbitt. Turn right heading 305. Maintain 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 center approach.
Turn right heading 305. Maintain 3,000 established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 36 center approach. American 1156. Getting into some rain now. So we are going to activate our approach. He's probably turning us direct Nesbitt. So I'm going to punch a direct Nesbitt.
FedEx 721 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Yeah,
maintain flight level 330, FedEx 721 Heavy.
FedEx 721 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 133.125.
Monitor that for icing.
Center on 133.125, FedEx 721 Heavy.
To drop off some.
Memphis departure, United 1126, wind view, climbing through 2,600 to 6,000. We'll climb and maintain 6,000, turn right, heading 305, vectors to EMAX, then is filed, United 1126.
United 1126, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, United 1126.
Right now we've got
FedEx 213 Heavy, turn left, heading 110.
Altitude.
110. 213 Heavy.
At Nesbitt will turn inbound of the
December 19, 2000, to established on the localizer, clear for ILS approach on right 36 right.
Departure 1136 Mike. Clear direct Bill. Thank you. 36 Mike.
Duke 36 Mike, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain 210, 36 Mike.
Temperature slowly dropping. I imagine we'll have
Memphis
to
approach November 772 Foxtrot. We request vectors to ILS 236, runway 36 center. Memphis approach 2 Foxtrot. We need vectors to approach.
2 Foxtrot? Something went wrong on this end and I wasn't able to do the math on the vectoring approach. This has been reported as bugged, but you'll need to get yourself to the approach fix.
Screw you, fix yourself.
ILS 36 center approved. Continue requested. November 772 Foxtrot.
Delta 913, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, Delta 913.
722 on FedEx 1489.
2988 FedEx 1489. I want an IFR clearance.
FedEx 647 Heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3.
118.3 FedEx 647 Heavy. Streak 5249. Did you say flight level 310?
No.
Blue Streak 5249, climb and maintain flight level 310.
American 1156, contact Memphis Tower on 118.3 when established.
Memphis Tower 118.3 when established. 118.3. Memphis Tower, American 1156, established ILS runway 36 center.
American 1156 Memphis Tower, roger. Citation 36 Mike, contact departure.
Flaps
2553, contact departure.
Speed checked.
Contact departure.
Flaps 1.
2553.
American 1846, contact departure on 124.15.
Flaps 2.
Contacting departure.
Speed checked.
1846.
Flaps 2.
Bonanza 144, contact departure on 124.15.
Gear down.
Radar altimeter alive.
For the small 15.
Gear down.
FedEx 811 Heavy, contact ground on 121.0.
Landing checklist.
Ground on 121.0 for FedEx 811 Heavy.
Decom memo.
American 1156,
Landing,
Memphis Tower, wind 070 at 13, gusting 23. Runway 36 center, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 36 center, American 1156. Class 3. Nice crosswind here, this will be interesting.
FedEx 5022 Heavy, contact departure on 120.9 or 25.
Over to departure on 120.9 or 25, FedEx 5022 Heavy.
0, I am turning anti-ice.
FedEx 1465 Heavy, contact departure on 120.9 or 25.
Contact departure on 120.9 or 25. FedEx 1465.
Starship 5 Whiskey Charlie, contact departure.
Okay, over to departure for 5 Whiskey Charlie. Cleared for takeoff, RNAV JATO on runway 18 center, American 2235. Runway 18 Charlie, line up and wait, American 2235.
So we are...
American 5150, contact departure.
Contact departure, American 5150.
Positive ground.
Lumen 77, contact departure.
Contacting departure on 124.15, Lumen 77.
United 510, contact departure on 124.65.
Contact departure, United 510. Contact departure, United 510.
FedEx 169 Heavy, contact departure.
26 knot crosswind from the right.
Departure, FedEx 169 Heavy, good night.
FedEx 3091, contact departure on the usual frequency.
So on. Okay, we're already airborne, FedEx 813 Heavy.
1000.
FedEx 813 Heavy, contact departure.
1,000. No runway yet.
1,000.
Continue.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Auto brake is medium. This is gonna get spicy.
Dover 618 Memphis Tower, ready for takeoff.
Endeavor 618 Memphis Tower, runway 36C, wind 010 at 16, gusting 23. RNAV jacks cleared for takeoff.
500.
For takeoff, Dover 618.
Endeavor 618, contact departure.
Runway lights.
Citation 3 Alpha Mike, contact departure.
Contact departure, Citation 3 Alpha Mike.
Land.
Walker 5249, contact departure.
Wow.
Walker 5249.
Alright, I got the runway in sight. I'm coming
Southwest
off.
601, contact departure.
Going to departure, Southwest 601, see you.
Walker 1326 Heavy, contact departure.
Whew.
Departure, Walker 1326.
Honking.
Citation 5 Alpha Papa, contact departure on 120.9 or 25.
A little high.
Going to departure, 120.9 or 25.
Too low, terrain.
FedEx 128, contact departure.
Retard.
Contact departure, FedEx 128.
FedEx 1307 Heavy, welcome to Memphis, contact ground on 121.0.
121.0.
Spoilers. Reverse green. To south.
0 Victor Mike,
70
contact
knots.
departure.
Departure now, 0 Victor Mike.
That was a rough landing.
American 1156, contact ground on 121.0.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memphis. Did you know that Memphis is home to the famous Beale Street, known for its vibrant music scene and rich history and blues? Thank you for flying with American
contact departure on
Airlines. Please remain seated with your
124.15.
seatbelt fastened until the the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
124.15,
Captain John Dugan and the entire crew would like to say goodbye to you now. The local time here is 12:06. If you have a connecting flight, please listen carefully. Flight 231
FedEx 1523, heavy contact departure.
Airworth departs at 1:55 from gate 22. Flight 345 to New York LaGuardia.
Clear for takeoff,
Departs
Romeo
at
56.
2:15 from gate 30.
Phenom Romeo 56, contact departure.
Contact departure, Romeo 56.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact departure.
Departure on 37
Continue approach for my 18 Center, American 1254. Just continue my approach.
It is slick. I can just put the
American
brakes on and
1264,
slide.
say again.
Actually sliding.
United 1126, contact departure.
Contact departure, United 1126.
FedEx 2 Heavy, contact departure on 120.9.
Memphis ground, American 1156, clear of the active, looking for taxi.
American 1156, Memphis ground, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate B6 via Papa Juliet. Good day.
Terminal 1, Gate B6, Papa Juliet. Good day, American 1156. Papa Juliet, where's Juliet? Oh, straight ahead and Juliet. After landing checklist.
FedEx 734, we're ready to get our IFR clearance to Greensboro.
After landing checklist.
Stand by.
After landing checklist. She gonna do it? I think she's bugged. She's hearing me. Predicted wind shear is off. That's the after landing checklist, and it is off. So check. Actually, pull up GSX. Make sure they know which. B6 is around the corner over here.
Ground, good morning. FedEx 19 requesting IFR clearance to Anchorage.
Aircraft actually sliding. It is slick.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
FedEx 19 heavy clear to Anchorage via the Hot Rod 5 departure, then is filed time and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 340 minutes after departure. Departure 120.925, squawk 4327.
Set up very good. An aircraft in my spot. I removed that aircraft.
FedEx 1431, please advise the altimeter. Advise the current altimeter. FedEx 1431, advise QNH. FedEx 1431, advise altimeter setting for the airport.
So that's supposed to be my spot right
FedEx
there.
1459, with information Kilo, request IFR clearance to Lubbock.
Clearance on request. Stand by. FedEx 1459, heavy, read back correct.
FedEx 1413, looking for IFR clearance to Daniel K. Inouye, Honolulu, Hawaii. Information,
Charlie is on board. Clear to Honolulu via the Ducks 5 departure, then is soft climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 280 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.65, squawk 1757. Expect runway 18 right for FedEx 1413.
FedEx 1413 heavy, read back correct.
Ground Delta 1674, IFR, Chicago O'Hare. Delta 1674, clear to Chicago O'Hare by the Jet 5 departure that is filed. Climb maintain 5,000, expect flight level 320 1 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.65, squawk 6315.
1123 heavy, requesting taxi to the active.
Heavy, push and start approved, daily.
China 1123 heavy, requesting taxi to the active.
Memphis ground, citation 343 Alpha Mike, request engine start and pushback.
Memphis ground, FedEx 2345 heavy, FedEx Sierra with information, Mike ready to push and start.
FedEx 2345 heavy, push and start approved, tail east.
Yes, off, probes off.
Tail east, push and start approved, FedEx 2345 heavy.
After landing checklist. Just not going to go through it. Oh well. Oh wait, turn her off then, because we're on the ground. So that was a good flight. So we will deboard our passengers now. Commence deboarding. Yes, deboarding.
Memphis ground, FedEx 1489 stand 772, request push to start.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Push to start approved, runway 27, FedEx 1489.
Quebec Golf, runway 27 taxi via Alpha 1.
Runway 27 taxi via Alpha 1, Sierra 5, Quebec Golf.
So, we will deboard here, but I want to thank everybody for flying with us today, as our flight has come to an end. It was a little bit of a rough landing, but somewhat acceptable.
FedEx 4 heavy, say again.
We got on the ground in a heavy snowstorm. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click like if you could, and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. And everybody have a safe day.